Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Saturday, March 28th, 2015 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is I love being me. This is actually inspired by a Louise Hay card I pulled, but it's really perfect for today. See, I love being me. And on the back it says, I no longer judge or criticize myself. I am free to love who I am. And I think with the Astro, this is so perfect to what we're building to and what we're in today. So we are finishing up with the moon in Cancer today, which is always a time of nurturing yourself, which is what I thought of when I saw this picture of this woman hugging herself, hugging roses to herself. And you know, we need to nurture ourselves and care for ourselves the way we would a baby. I love using essential oils, and during the time of moon in Cancer, I really love to use the blend called Gentle Baby on myself, just to nurture myself and care for myself. And this nurturing that we do for ourselves, for our home, for our own physical body as a home, helps us when the moon shifts into Leo to be able to fully embrace the inner child. Because if our basically our infant's needs aren't taken care of, which is what we kind of do during Cancer, is we play the infant and we play the mother, and we care for ourselves in that way. But if we aren't able to do that, then our inner child doesn't really feel safe to really be the bubbly child that it can be when the moon shifts into Leo. So it's really important to nurture yourself in a big way when the moon is in Cancer, so that, you know, it's part of the steps. Part of the 12 steps of the cycle that is just continually going on. So, you know, today is a weekend, so, you know, if you have that time, take a little time to nurture yourself. And besides that, you know, the astro today, it's at 7 degrees. The sun is at 7 degrees, and then the moon is actually going to be connecting to Mercury at 25 degrees, which is a 7. And so we have that 7-degree energy. 7 is Neptune. It's spiritual, it's connected, it's intuitive. And with the moon in Cancer connecting to Mercury in Pisces, there is a lot of that intuitive, connected energy going on. Part of your nurturing can be tapping into spirit above or the earth below or both, and allowing that energy to nurture you and to see the signs. The universe is always there, whispering things to you, whether if it's a butterfly flying by your path, or you see a feather, or you see a cloud in the sky that looks like a heart. You know, whatever the sign is for you, look around, because the universe is always providing you with signs. The moon is also going to be squaring Mars today. Mars is finishing up in Aries. So again, we have that kind of like go, go, go energy versus the I want to snuggle. So find your balance in this. Take the action in caring for yourself, doing something that cares for yourself. And maybe it's like, well, I have errands to run today. Maybe part of your errands are running to go get like a new pillow for your bed or something. But take action in a way that nurtures you. The moon is then going to shift into Leo. This is later in the evening, so making way for the inner child and the creativity and the fire to come through, because that's going to be happening. But like I said, nurture yourself so you can bloom. Gaia blooming. Besides that, Venus is at 13 degrees today, so we know 13 is that Uranus degree, revolution, evolution. It is a shifty degree. Venus is in Taurus, so it's shifting our worth. It's shifting how we believe ourselves to be. How valuable are you? Where is your level of self-esteem? How much do you love yourself? All good questions to look at. And speaking of Venus, Venus is all about relationships. And so right now Venus is in Taurus, and the relationship look is really like in your relationship with yourself. You know, the first half is more about yourself. The first half of the zodiac, Aries through Virgo, is more looking inward, whereas Libra onwards kind of brings in the energy of the other. And so we're a week away from a full moon lunar eclipse happening in Libra. And lunar eclipses always bring change, but having it in Libra especially brings change in our relationships. So it's time for you to be doing that value work on yourself, because that does basically give you the layout of all your relationships with everybody else. And if you're not loving being yourself, then nobody else can really fully step in and love you the way you deserve to be loved, because we all deserve to be loved fully and wholly as ourselves. So take this moment to mention Nicole Oman. She is going to be doing in April I think it's a webinar about relationships. So check out her website, NicoleOman.com, to find out that information. She just put out a video, and I'll put that in the daily energy on GaiaBlooming.com, so you can check that out for today. But I encourage you to find the divine in yourself and then see it in everybody else. And helping that, we also have Vesta shifting today into Pisces. And so Vesta in Pisces really does connect us to our divinity. It really connects us, opens us up to Spirit, and allows Spirit, basically, we are like a chalice, and Spirit just pours in within us, and we can show up as that. And I encourage you to look for the divine in everybody else. Everybody else out there is also having this energy poured into them. So see the divine. And see it in yourself, and then see how that shifts, how you look at everybody else. And this is how we change relationships, by seeing the beautiful in everybody else, and by allowing people to show up the way they want to show up. Anyways, I didn't pull an Osho card. I let this be enough. I love being me. So take care of yourself today so you can enjoy the moon in Leo tomorrow. Have a beautiful Saturday. Namaste.